It's almost time for action here in Oklahoma City. And as the Thunder arrived earlier on, they appeared to be in no mood to show any mercy tonight. And with tip-off coming up, we've got just enough time to hear from our good friend
Kevin, thanks.
Thanks, David. And for teams already exceeding expectations, Greg, their spirits are running sky high right now.
Kevin, it's always a great feeling to come out strong, but it is hard to maintain that consistency. The teams that do, they believe in themselves and they keep playing to their strength.
Why is consistency so hard?
Because you're not playing against yourself. And we're human. And, Kevin, as great as you are as a broadcaster, you probably have had some days where you didn't feel as good as you did other days. And that's no different for a guy competing at this level.
My friend, that's every day. Every day you don't feel good about it. But you grind, right? You just try to keep grinding.
Got to do it.
Now, Golden State's starting five. Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Green is out there with Chris, and it's Wiggins in at the 3 slot. And for Oklahoma City, Gallinari and Adams, the combo out front. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Chris Paul, and it's Ferguson in at the small forward position. Chris pass to Thompson. Outside for Curry. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Well, that'll keep the defense honest. I mean, you want to overplay Curry on the perimeter? Take some of this.
Here's Paul. Count it. Good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Green against Gallinari. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Off target with his 3. Here's Wiggins. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry. And coming into Golden State last year, Chris had a bit of a resurgence.
Oh, yeah. Averaged more points and rebounds than any other time in his career. Excellent shot selection. I mean, he shot over 54% from the field. He's hoping he's found something that he can build on. He's hoping he's found a home.
Curry looking around. No good that time. Paul with the defensive effort. Thunder have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Ferguson for 3. Chris with the rebound. Warriors have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Green finds Wiggins. Outside Curry. Outside Green. Back to Curry. Clock at 4. Off target from outside.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Listen, you can count on Paul to find the open man. His court awareness simply off the charts.
Warriors trail by 6. The drive by Thompson. Tried to bank it in, but he missed.
That's the only way to hold him in check. He's got it inside. You got to have a body on him right away.
And scouts question whether Gilgeous-Alexander could finish through contact. Here's your answer.
Thompson for the triple. And again, no good by Golden State. Here's Oklahoma City now. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Adams, the pass to Ferguson. A shot by Paul. Nobody around. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. To the paint. Up again. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Defeated by the Wizards in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Live by the 3, die by the 3. If you're perimeter dependent, you don't really know game to game how it's going to go.
And when you're not connecting from deep, you got to mix it up. I mean, look to score inside more. They didn't do enough of that.
Here's Curry with the 3. The shot, no good. Now Oklahoma City takes it the other way.
Well, he has to work harder to get a good high percentage look. I mean, he's been taking some bad shots out.
Yeah, a big part of this run here has been their ability to score from mid-range.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. Last game matched up with the Clippers. A tough loss there.
Yeah, I mean, they had their chances, competed deep into that game, but had a few lulls there that just kind of took them down.
And those are the games that really hurt. I mean, you're playing well, the effort's there, and in the end, it still isn't enough.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Schroeder's checked in. Eric Paschal, he's checked in for the Warriors. Schroeder outside, inside. Here's Gallinari. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Down low, here's Curry, and he drops in the layup off the glass. 6 points for Steph Curry.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
It seems like every team, Greg, needs that one enforcer, that one guy who's going to get under opponent's skin.
Well, in one poll of coaches and players, Adams was voted the second dirtiest player in the league. One guy said he's real physical, but maybe he crosses the line. Throws the sneaky elbow here and there, commits extra hard fouls, yet Adams usually escapes foul trouble.
Gilgeous-Alexander finds Adams. And yes, it's good. Adams has got 6.
Nice pass there to set that basket up.
And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Warriors. Down by 12. And Thompson puts up a deep 3. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start. I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Going for the juggler right off the bat. I mean, jumping out to an impressive early lead.
Here's Paschal. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And last year, Paschal had to do more than probably was expected of him. But this year, a much different story.
Well, even in college, he played a more complementary role to the stars around him. Well, the Warriors have a lot of stars, and Paschal is really thriving in his role.
Mike Muscala is checked in for Steven Adams. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Thunder will retain possession. To the inside, Dort, and there's a nice one-handed slam.
Excellent all-around performance so far against the big league.
They've come out of the gate strong at both ends of the floor, just in total control so far. He's forcing things a little bit in this quarter, settling for shots that he'd be better off passing up.
And a wide-open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. Hits the three-point bomb.
A confident shooter from deep. When you give Gilgeous-Alexander space to pull the trigger, he's not going to hesitate. And so invaluable to your offense to have somebody like Klay Thompson spacing the floor.
I've said it, and I'll keep saying it, the most underrated player in the league. Shooting 42% from beyond the arc for his career now. But what's amazing is in 8 full years, he's never shot below 40 from 3 in one single season. And he'll lock you down on D. Few players, if any, can claim that.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Paschal kicks it to Looney. Here's Thompson. Gets that one to drop. First one of the game after 4 straight misses.
It took him a while, but he finally gets one to fall.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Green. Here's Baisley. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 assists in the game. Thompson outside. Right wing. Paschal, the pass to Green. Paschal with the ball. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Gallinari, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Thompson misses.
He has shot them in the foot with his inability to make shots tonight.
And Dort gets it to go.
defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
To the middle, here's Pascal. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Muscala dishes to Schroeder. And the Thunder, another three.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
A drive by Lee. Straight D that time from Dennis Schroeder.
He's got to do a better job making the D pay for their mistakes.
And it's good for two. And the Thunder lead by 20.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
They decided to pound the ball inside, using their physicality to set the tone.
Thompson from long range.
And they've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
Now, they look like they just want more right now. You got to love the hustle.
Draymond Green, he's checked in for the Warriors. .24 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. The Thunder shooting their second and third free throws tonight. And that one misses. And the Thunder making a switch here. Paul's checked in. And he's good on the second. Warriors trail by 21. Lee passes to Green. Looney down low. He's covered by Muscala. The shot comes out. From past the arc. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder sitting on a 21-point lead to end the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And we'll be back with you shortly. And a tremendous offensive catalyst, Chris Paul recently talked about the deep.
First and foremost, we just got to do better.
Spoken like a future head coach, Greg.
And when it comes to closing, CP3 wants to leave nothing to chance.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And for the Thunder here, they've been putting on a show, guys.
They came in on a mission, razor-sharp offense in that first period.
Yeah, and now they got to find a way to keep it going, keep growing that lead.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So for Oklahoma City right now, Dennis Schroeder is out there with Chris Paul. Then it's Mike Muscala. Then there's Gallinari. And it's George in at the small forward.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And guys, it's clear, though, he enjoys showing off his athleticism. The D can't give him these opportunities.
Paul with the buckets.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Green against Schroeder. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. You know, Greg, when you were in New York, you were on a super team of sorts. Compare that to the super teams they're forming now in the NBA.
Oh, we've always had super teams. And this misnomer that this is something that's just come about with this era is, to me, absurd. You've always had it. Whether the difference nowadays is I think the players have more say in where they go. And they can orchestrate how a team is constructed. But it's always existed. And the reality is this. You become a super team when you win a lot.
Sure.
And that's what really dictates how super your team is.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Thanks very much. Well, Steven Adams could be the league's most physical presence. All-star Jimmy Butler said that he is just so strong. Butler says he hit me with a screen, and I thought my life was over. Adams said his strength doesn't help with flopping. The refs are like, get up. Guys, he has a sense of humor about it, and maybe that's a counterbalance to his great physical gifts.
You're right, D.A. He is strong. Thanks for that report. Paul surveying the floor. No good on the three.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
And it's Green with the jam.
When you have a four-man with this kind of vision and the unselfishness to go with it, unreal advantage. Draymond Green getting it done.
The pass to going up. Over Green. The Thunder with another miss. And so Green will bring it up for Golden State. Looking ahead to their next game, playing at New Orleans, they'll match up against the Pelicans. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip.
Green has been so resilient over the course of his career. I mean, he's played for a lot of teams. He's played overseas. He's been a valuable player, though, everywhere he's been.
Steven Adams, he's checked in from Muscala. And Golden State also making a change. Curry's checked in.
Last season, a tough one for Draymond. Suffered a series of injuries, and no one hates to lose more than that guy.
Yeah, and even when he did play, because his teammates were around, he was exposed at some points, and he was frustrated much of the time. But that's in the past. Who cares about that? Now, he's right back to competing.
Over in the corner, Pascal. Schroeder against Green. Shot clock at 6. Looking to end his cold spell. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Gallinari.
That's just a foul out of frustration. I mean, Curry, as always, frustrating the defense, dictating the pace.
And given his style, it feels like Curry could play as long as he wants.
Why not? The thing you never lose is your jump shot. Plus, Steph, he can beat you with instinct, awareness, rather than relying on his explosive athleticism. And if his team keeps their offensive style of play, he can play for forever.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Green. Looney kicks to Pascal. Outside, Green. Looney passes to Curry. For just the 4th time today, it is good. That one makes him 4 for 10.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Ball against Curry. Paul passes to Ferguson. And Curry pulls it down. Warriors trail by 18. Pascal, the pass to Looney. From down in the low post, it goes.
Getting it done inside. Looney looks intimidating, using his physical gifts to own the paint.
Paul against Curry. Passes it to Gilgeous-Alexander. And he uses the glass on the layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 11 points.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
You have to go to your best scorers. I mean, it's a smart strategy, and so far, it's paying off in this game. He gives up a lot of size to most other power forwards, but not too many of them can fly like he can.
Paul outside. Fires, high post, 18 feet out. Warriors with the rebound.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
You're exactly right. I mean, that's the kind of shot you're trying to work for at the offensive end.
And first time out of the game called for Oklahoma City. Well, Greg, with your son getting drafted, you joined the ranks of some historic NBA father-son duos.
You know, I got the opportunity to play with Arvydas Sabonis in Portland, and remember DeMontis as a little kid. Now
kidding.
he's an all-star last year. And, you know, I think you're going to have an influx of that in the coming years. Dwayne Wade's son is a terrific player. We know about LeBron's son's ability. He's possibly heading to the league one day. You just never know. I'm as a dad, it's going to get the opportunity to watch his son play, excited, but I think you're going to see more of this in the future.
Cole and Greg Anthony. I like the way that sounds.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Here's Ferguson. The Thunder with another miss. Warriors trail by 14. And Wiggins with the basket on the assist from Green.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Oklahoma City's gotten into trouble with the 3-ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Down low, and Adams with the slam.
And this is Gilgeous-Alexander's responsibility to find his guys when they're open.
Here's Wiggins. It's tipped. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. Finished off the break. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 this quarter.
Such a consistent night for him from the field. Whenever they've needed it, he's been their safety valve.
And it's blocked. Here's Dort. Good work there as it goes. Dort's got 7 points in the game.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
Chris kicks to Curry. 1:58 left to play in the first half. And it's out of bounds. They say last touch by Adams. It's Curry outside.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Ferguson for 3. Wiggins with the rebound. And so it's Wiggins with it. He'll bring it up for Golden State. They trail by 18.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Oh, man, awful display from him so far. But you know he's going to keep working to try to turn it around.
Yeah, clearly a defensive lapse there. He is automatic from deep if you're going to leave him that wide open. Big time mistake.
Now a timeout called by Golden State.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Without question. They're giving up too many high percentage looks, a trend that they'd like to reverse.
Dennis Schroeder's checked in for the Thunder. Curry kicks to Green. Good, and Curry gets the assist. 8 points for Draymond Green.
And that's just playing under control. I mean, Green, an efficient scorer who can hit the mid-range shot.
Here's Schroeder. That's good, and it's his 4th basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Back to Thompson.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Baisley passes to Adams. Second chance effort, and the layup is up and in. Adams has got 10.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Some nice passing by Golden State here. Curry. And he converts the layup.
Oh, man, the balance Curry has is insane. He's not going to overpower you with the strength, but he stays in control.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Schroeder. Second shot opportunity, and it's good. 2 points. Adams has got 6 here in this quarter.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Thompson from long range, and it's Baisley with the rebound. Baisley's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. So as we conclude the first half, thanks for the great interview, David, and we'll be back for the 3rd quarter of basketball following halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander was the man in the first. He had 13 points. And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you...
And with the big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. And for the Warriors, they're shooting for the game at 42%. Setting the floor for the Warriors. Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Marquise Chris is out there with Draymond Green. And it's Wiggins in at the 3, the small forward. Pass to Adams. Ball outside. Looking for Adams. He gets it there. And the shot goes in. He's got 14.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
And, you know, we talk a lot about Paul as a leader on and off the court. Was elected president of the Players Association back in 2013, re-elected for a 4-year term in 2017. People simply trust his point of view.
And the shot goes down. And that's now 9 points for Klay Thompson.
End-to-end, Thompson is very difficult to match up with defensively. I mean, if you don't do it, that's the outcome.
And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander against Thompson. Ferguson kicks to Paul. Over Green. The Warriors pull it in. Chris has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Well, we know for Chris Paul, Greg, it's nothing new to lead, but on Oklahoma City last year, he had to do it without being surrounded by superstars.
You know, that's okay. Paul's a guy who wants to set the table. You have to have the ball to do that, and he's at his best when directing traffic and making his teammates better. That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
The shot by Thompson, no good. Oklahoma City leading by 18. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Drills the three-pointer. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 16.
Money in the bank. Gilgeous-Alexander is more than happy to try his luck from that spot.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Greg, you were drafted 12th overall by the New York Knicks and then 2nd overall by the Grizzlies in the expansion draft. So you've had a very unique view of being in that position in 2 different settings.
Yeah, I mean, 2 very different cities, but really each beautiful in its own way. The New York draft, obviously coming out of college, that was like a dream come true to go and play for Pat Riley and then get the opportunity to go and be a part of a brand new team in a new country, if you will, was also a really cool experience as well.
I hope we can take a petition started by you and me to get the NBA back in Vancouver. I miss
and
going
Seattle,
to
right? Let's get back in both those cities.
Exactly.
He's having a great night from the floor, and they're going to keep leaning on him, looking to grow the lead.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. The NBA continues to build international academies to develop prospects from other countries. Already, academy graduates are playing Division I college basketball. Before long, NBA players should start emerging from that pipeline. The league continues to reach out to find overlooked youngsters who have a gift and give them the opportunity. Guys?
Outstanding, David. Thank you. Bounce pass from Paul. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Warriors trail by 21. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Now defended by Wiggins. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And this young man, a rising scorer who continues to improve. Gilgeous-Alexander may soon be the focal point of every opponent's scouting report.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Kevon Looney comes in for Marquise Chris. And it's Gerald Green in for Thompson.
Look, he may not be thought of as big for a center, but with his ability to go vertical, he sure plays good.
And Gerald Green picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Paul finds Muscala. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 5 to shoot. And the shot is good.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Here's Wiggins.
Did you see that?
And what a powerful player Wiggins can be. Dunks like this remind you of that elite level athleticism.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. And the Thunder with some changes. Paisley's checked in. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Paul. Gallinari against Pascal. Another shot, and Looney sends it back.
No easy shots when Looney's on you. That's 7'4" wingspan.
And surprisingly, a firm throwdown. And that's a little bit out of character, Kevin.
It is, Greg. You're right. He's got plenty of size to attack the basket, but rarely does.
Yeah, fellas, he usually prefers the finesse finish, but I'm glad to see him put a little muscle into this one.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And the basket by Pascal. Pascal's got 8 points.
Excellent work offensively to get that shot attempt into a can't-miss area.
Kicks it out to Schroeder. Shoots. And it's Looney with the rebound. The Warriors have gone 7 of 12 from the floor since coming out of the break. Green passes to Looney. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. Gallinari surveying the D. Muscala with the ball. Looney on him, and too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And the Thunder making a switch here. Dort's checked in. Golden State's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Back to Lee. It's stolen by Schroeder. Inside, Dort, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
Yeah, going defense to offense in an instant. Every team now calibrated to do that.
Count the basket.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
A three-pointer, Wiggins, and it's Baisley with the rebound. Baisley's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. The pass to Dort. Here's the 3. They get it back. Out to Gallinari. From outside, off the mark.
He's got to be disappointed with his performance, but it'll be easier to swallow if they keep the lead.
And again, it's the Warriors missing. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the third. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Draymond Green, he's checked in for Golden State. Curry comes in for Damian Lee. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Golden State Warriors. Good on the bucket. Green's got 10 points.
Finishing through the contact. One of Draymond's specialties.
Pass to Dort. Back to Schroeder. Beyond the arc. And basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Outside Curry. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. 16 points for Steph Curry.
The ability to shoot with great range. Drive left, drive right. Curry has every option available to him.
Warriors shooting here about 46% for the game. Here's Green. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Oh, he puts a lot of pressure on you when he gets inside. Green's a very athletic player.
Chris, he's checked in for Looney. Good on the second free throw. Oklahoma City's gone 2 of 5 with the 3-point shot since coming out of the break. Baisley, good.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Now here's Wiggins. Not a lot of room.
He's disappeared this quarter. He can't get anything to drop. That's not going to help him get out of the hole.
Curry with the steal. Here's Chris. Finished off the break.
The awareness of everything around him. Curry picks it clean, then off to the races.
Schroeder outside. Here's Adams. Chalk up 2 there. Adams has got 4 points this quarter.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
It's his first trip to the line.
And going back to his numbers from just a season ago, he was knocking it down at a 77% clip.
First free throw is good.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
And the Warriors with some changes. Toscano's checked in, and it's Klay Thompson in for Gerald Green. To the wing right side. Toscano passes to Green. Out to the right wing. They double-team Curry. Clock at 6. Got him up in the air with the pump fake and then took advantage. Curry's got 18 points. Thunder shooting has been fun to watch in this game. They're at 57%. Curry against Schroeder. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one.
He's going to play his game the way he wants to for a long time, because even when Curry gets older, even when he can't jump and can't run, he will never lose that jump.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for the Oklahoma City Thunder. He has really delivered at the offensive end. He's torched them for 24 points so far. Back to the action after this word. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. They've got Adams, Diallo out there with Robertson, and it's Burton in at the 3 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City.
And this game has been all Adams. He's getting to his spots and capitalizing with ease right now.
Here's Bowman. He's guarded by Diallo. Bowman's shot is good.
Good anticipation on the feed. He knows exactly where to go with that ball.
To the inside. Here's Diallo. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Out to Chris. From deep. No good that time. And the Thunder going the other way now. Here's Diallo. A slam dunk by Diallo.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. Poole, the pass to Chris. Here's Poole. Here's Toscano. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Poole, no good. The Thunder have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the 4th quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Pass to Adams. He dishes it to Robertson. No good from outside. Golden State's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. And Poole gets it to go.
Oh, the timing couldn't have been better on that assist.
The Thunder shooting a smooth 58% from the field. Everything going according to plan for them on that end. Adams outside. Here's Robertson. Got it. Good job in the low post.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
We see this all too often. You have to be willing to put it in work.
Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
Mike Muscala is checked in for Oklahoma City.
For your Thunder, Mike Muscala.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Burton, the pass to Nader. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
The D making that layup look very uncomfortable for him. Good aggressive work down low.
Well, we know the TV networks have brought more revenue, Greg, to the NBA. The expectation is for another bump when they renegotiate in 2023.
You know, at the same time, though, Kevin, with all the cord cutters out there, the league looking to make the game more accessible to those fans. I expect that to be a big part of this next deal.
Right, on your tablet, smartphone or your computer. The Warriors making a switch here. Lee's checked in.
Yeah, easy call.
And he makes the first. The Warriors making a switch here. Curry's checked in. Good on both. We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. Here's Toscano. Can't cash in from close range. Here's Burton. He gets it in there.
Just good, aggressive drive from him that time. Found a hole in the D and went straight to the rim.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Some nice passing by Golden State here. They double-team Curry. Back to Lee. 6 on the shot clock. Curry is inside. Diallo's there. And there's Stephen Curry on the assist by Lee.
He's been a different guy here in the second half. His shooting percentage far better than it was before the break.
Here's Burton, covered by Lee. Game continues to evolve, Greg. Any changes in particular that you do not like?
That's a great question. You know, I'd like to see the replay review streamlined a little bit better. I wouldn't mind a touch more physicality being allowed in the game, but as much as we tend to complain, the one thing I have learned is if you're honest, you go back, we always complain. I don't care what the era is. Nobody's ever truly happy, and I'm not going to spend all my time worrying about that stuff, partner. I'm just going to enjoy the game that we are all so fortunate enough to be able to watch.
Totally agree.
Oh, and just a soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley.
I got to say, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going. Up top, Curry. He's guarded by Diallo. Tries again. Pass to Smilagic. And Curry has it in the corner. They double-team Curry. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And there's the call. Oklahoma City with the foul.
Using that signature pump fake, Steph causes the defender to overcommit.
Stephen Curry hits them both. Here's Robertson. Over to the left wing. Look at that.
That is not possible. What we just... is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. Thompson. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one.
And he has starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
Here's Diallo. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one on Thompson. And it's been said that history is written by the victor. Certainly holds true in sports, don't you think, Greg? And with that in mind, do you think titles are overvalued when evaluating the great players, individual players in history?
You know, Kevin, I think so. Having said that, I think championships do matter, obviously, and in the NBA, in basketball in general, one guy can have more impact, right? Because you only play 5 and you play both ways. So it does have something to say, but I don't think that completes the narrative. You know, there's some tremendously talented guys, Karl Malone, Elgin Baylor, Patrick Ewing, Allen Iverson, a lot of greats who never won it. It's easy to count those rings. The measuring greatness has to take in the whole picture.
Hall of Famers, all of them.
Oh, man. His game is so beautiful. It's a joy to watch. Curry, when he's at the top of his game like this, crazy.
Now the pass to Muscala. And here's Robertson. 11 feet away. And it's off the back rim. No good. The Warriors have gone 6 of 13, so just above 46% on their field goal attempts here in the quarter. Curry's shot is good.
Oh, probably isn't a better catch-and-shoot player in the game. Steph right on time once again.
Now, here's Robertson. He's covered by Thompson. Robertson, the pass to Nader. Back to Robertson. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Robertson's got 6 points in the quarter.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of look.
Greg, last season was kind of a rough one, very turbulent for the NBA. The China controversy, the passing of David Stern, Kobe Bryant, and finally the COVID pandemic. Other than that, it was kind of uneventful.
Yeah, I mean, an incredibly tough year. And,
wow.
You know, you just go back to March, and who would have ever thought we would go through what we went through? And you talked about all the other issues, David Stern and Kobe both passing. You know, I'm just hopeful we get a return to normality, because that sounds pretty good right about now.
It sure does. Here's Burton.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing.
Oh, that was an impressive throwdown. Woo.
This is what makes Curry special on the offensive end, the ability to create for himself and others at the highest level of the game.
Robertson, the pass to Burton. Now, here is Muscala. He's guarded closely. 6 to shoot. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And here are the Warriors now. Thompson for 3. And another 3 for Golden State.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it has to be frustrating to catch fire when the game is already over. I mean, this is not the outcome they want.
That free throw missing, and the Warriors making a change here. Second free throw, no good. Here's Golden State. They're on a 12-4 run right now. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. The first one falls. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And the Warriors with possession here. To the paint.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Diallo, the pass to Burton. Here's Nader. He's looking for Muscala and finds him. And the shot goes in.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, I love how they play for one another out there. No signs of selfishness. It's just a total team effort.
Toscano misses. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. They poured it on tonight. Dominant show.